When you have a long list of data and maybe you want to be able to see only specific sections or subsets of that data, there's a couple different options that you have. One option is to use a filter. To create a filter, you want to select the data that you are looking at first, or you can click up here in the corner and select the entire sheet. To create a filter, on the menu bar on the right-hand side, next to the graph and the function or equation icon, is this little funnel-looking icon, and that's your filter. So when I click on it, it fills in green, and I'll notice I have some green borders here and some lines in these columns. Now, if I want to filter out the data, I'm going to click on those lines in one of the cells. So let's say I only want to see the selections for session 1. I can click in this cell, and right now everything is checked for all 3 sessions. But what I can do is I can uncheck those and then select the only one I want. So in this case, I only want to see session 1. I can click OK, and you'll notice that my data changes, and the numbers go from 1, 3, 4, 9, 15, 21, because it's not actually deleting the other data, you're just not seeing it in the filter. If you want to change the filter, you're going to click that same little kind of icon in the corner here, and now you can select something different. So if I wanted to only see session 2, I could check session 2 and uncheck session 1. And it's going to change my view. If I want to go back to seeing everything, I could just select all. Now, a word of caution when you're using filters is that this changes the data for everybody that has access to the spreadsheet. So if I were to create a filter and only see a certain session, if somebody else came into this tab, they would only see that data. So it could cause some confusion if they don't understand that you have it filtered, or if they're trying to filter by some other method. In that case, there's another option. So I'm going to turn off the filter by clicking on the icon again, and now the green fill goes away. Instead of clicking that icon, I'm going to click on the little drop-down triangle next to it, which is a filter view. And then I'm going to create a new filter view. It's going to look similar, but now instead of that green kind of border, I get a black border. And this is telling me I'm in a filter view. I still have those same little lines to create my filtering. So I can click here. I could uncheck all and then only check session 3, for instance. And now I only see the session 3 responses. What's nice about this filter view option is that it's something that's temporary just for you. So if somebody else came into the spreadsheet right now and went to the tab, they would see all of the data and could create their own filter view without affecting anybody else. So that's why I usually recommend using a filter view rather than the full filter. And you can always go back and change whatever filter. When you're done filtering the data, you can close the filter view by clicking the X. And if you need to go back in, you can always create a new one as well.